I'm habit. I am habit. So habits are so easy. The things that we do out there are based upon the habits that we've formed, how we've been trained, how we've done things in the past. I'm just going to look to see if I could shift a little bit of that, shift to the way you're thinking. But breaking a habit isn't that easy to do. You might say, geez, I'm going to talk about asking questions and listening today. I'm going to go through some simple stuff. And by the time that I finish, you're going to say, my God, we spent 3 hours on that simple stuff. That's easy. I could start doing that tomorrow. And then what happens? We go out and we start tomorrow, and what happens? It's not as comfortable as we need to be. So, you know, we go back to kind of doing things the way that we want. How many of you in this room or your significant other have a power drill at home? You know, power drill. How many of you own a power drill? Okay. I'm going to suggest that hold your hands up again. I'm going to suggest for all of you with your hands up right now that there's probably only 1 or 2 of you that actually wanted a drill, but the majority of you wanted a hole. And I'm not saying anything about the intelligence level of the person, but they're certainly selling stupid. Okay? But let's talk about that 20%. The 20% of the salespeople that are out there across industry, all across professions, that get 80% of the results, they're smart selling. Smart selling is about the customer, not about you. It's not. With trust, there's a relationship, there's consistency, there's reliability, there's a lot of stuff that comes with trust. There's character that comes with trust. There's not over-promising and under-delivering. I'm not saying we're going to get you in for a business review and then dropping the ball on them. Hey, a salesperson can get any deal they want just by lying. Okay? It's just not a long career there. You know what? We don't manufacture anything except salespeople. We manufacture relationships. We manufacture trust. All the trucks and all the warehouses and all that stuff comes behind it. We could talk about who we are and what we do all we want. There's armies of salespeople out there that say, you want to do business with me because I'm very, very concerned about your time, and I promise I won't waste your time. I'll always be of value. And then they show up 10 minutes late for every meeting. So their actions speak louder than their words. I don't expect that out of a professional. I got legions of salespeople that say, I'm so darn sick and tired of customers that are saying it's about the price, and they'll leave me over a dime here or a nickel there, and they're jumping back and forth, and 15 vendors, whoever's the cheapest. So I say, yeah, that does sound like it's kind of painful. Let's go on a ride-along. And Dave and I will go out and we'll go on ride-alongs with them or some of the other coaches. And then out of the first 30 words out of their mouth when they meet a new customer, something like, we're going to make sure we save you money and get you the best prices. But how can you be mad when a customer talks about price when you're the person who teed it up? That MA was telling me I don't have time to build relationships. I don't have time to go deeper into my accounts and do some of the things that you're talking about because I'm already working 70 hours a week. Cool. Well, here, I found you 6. Because you need something with that particular customer. You need to do something with them. What is that? Fire them. Introduce them to the competition. Your lumberjacks going out to that forest in LA, in the LA area, every day to chop down trees, right? You're going out there and you're swinging your axe, you're swinging as hard as you can, and I believe no matter how much the company wants you to sell, nobody can want you to sell more than you want to sell, right? I know I need to get my numbers up. My wife tells me every day. My husband tells me every day. Nobody wants you to sell more. So you're going out there in the forest, and you're chopping at those trees, and you're swinging at the trees. Now, here's the forest. Less trees, more lumberjacks. The trees are up to our tricks, right? They've put fences around them. We call it voicemail. Okay? They're dodging us, and we're swinging. And every swing that we take, our axe is getting a little duller. One day we look up, and it's not even an axe anymore. It's like a bowling ball strapped to a stick, and it's heavy, and it's hard work, and we one day drag our sorry axe back into the office, and then we become a little call reluctant, feel a little burned out. Smart selling allows us to sharpen the axe a little bit. I made a lot of money last year. I did that. I didn't. I did that as well. So it's taking full responsibility. Great relationship at home with my spouse. I did that. Need to work on the relationship. Her fault. Don't make sales hard. Make it fun. Who do you want to do business with? Tigger or Eeyore? Right? Probably going to rain today, so leave me a message. Incidentally, 72% of customers think that unsolicited small talk is negative. 72% of your customers feel that unsolicited small talk is negative. And because of that, you know what happens when you show up on their doorstep unannounced? They're in their office in a meeting.
Listen to me here. I wrote this down because I think it's important. Your focus needs to be on the acquisition of long-term, sustainable, mutually beneficial, value-add, profitable business. With the right relationships, a career is built. We find that the best salespeople aren't out there flipping over rocks every day trying to find new business. They are penetrating into the minds and the hearts and the bellies and the businesses of their customers, turning them